welcome to Live from Here. I am Louise Palanker, your host, and today we have a very special show. I've been reading to you from celebrity biographies. I am a fan. In fact, I have a collection. You can send in your requests if you'd like to hear a reading from a specific celebrity. Do you see any books here, Ian, that you'd like, that you would enjoy hearing me read from?
The Brett Butler book. I would love
Brett
to
Butler?
hear.
That's a great book. She gets drunk a lot, and then she gets sober, and then she gets drunk some more. Maybe we'll make that our selection for tomorrow. So yesterday I read from Andy Williams, Moon River and Me. This is my new favorite book. The Bible's good. This is better. And a couple months ago I read Steve Martin, Born Standing Up. And if you are a stand-up comedian like me, this is your new Bible because Steve Martin is God. And I picked a selection to read. There's also like a lot of pictures in here. And if you enjoy pictures and Steve Martin and books, you get all three with this. So I picked a selection and I'm going to read it for you. I hope you know that Steve Martin was a writer for the Smothers Brothers, two of my other gods. And this passage is from that period in his life, and it goes a little something like this. One afternoon I was in the studio watching a rehearsal of a sketch dealing with television, period. Tommy Smothers came up to me and said directly, "We need an intro for this bit. Can you write it?" This question was put to me with a clear implication that my job was on the line. I said yes, but meant no. I went upstairs to my office as if I were on a march to the gallows. My mind was blank, blanker than blank. I was a tabula rasa. Steve knows more words than I do. I put paper in the typewriter and impotently stared at it. Finally, a great line occurred to me, except it belonged to my roommate, the comedian Gary Muledeer. But it was perfect for this intro, so why not call him and ask him if I could use it? By a miracle, he was home. I explained that I was stuck. He said, "Sure, use it." I went downstairs, handed in the line, and Dick Smothers read the joke. It has been proven that more Americans watch television than any other appliance. Two highly experienced writers, Hal Goodman and Al Goldman, with credits extending back to Jack Benny, came up to me and said, "Did you write that joke?" "Yes," I said. "Good work," they said. If at that moment I had been hooked up to a lie detector, it would have spewed smoke. The event must have been cathartic because afterward I relaxed and was able to contribute fully to the show. Steve Martin, Born Standing Up. I can highly recommend this read, kids. All right.
What was the joke?
The joke was more people watch television than any other household appliance. You watch your toaster more often, Ian? Is that what the issue is?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't get it. I don't get jokes.
You don't get jokes? All right, let's move. We can jog. I'm excited because rather than just doing a typical edition of Feed Frenzy, where I randomly read from my Facebook feed, I'm going to read, Ian, from comments I got about yesterday's show.
Oh, well, here, I'll hand you the
Hand
phone.
me the phone. Okay. Well, yesterday's show, I read from Andy Williams' biography, Moon River and Me, and David Court says that he typed that actually Andy's version of Go Away Little Girl is better than the original, which was done by some old Dirty Dancer, which I think he's referring to Donny Osmond. And then I wrote, I think you were thinking of Paul Anka, and then he wrote, it's actually Steve Lawrence. So you see, we were both wrong. And then he went on to tell me, that his daughter goes to school with Steve Lawrence's grandkids, and I told him that I would like to become Steve and Edie's new best friend and do everything together. And he says he thinks he can make that happen. All right, well, I don't know what else is going on in the feed because, well, I posted some lovely pictures and people commented that they enjoyed them. I also posted a clip of Andy Williams singing Moon River in 2009, which, do you want to see, can you actually play a video of playing a video? Let's see if that works. Okay, here's Andy singing Moon River. They're applauding him. He's 82. Isn't he cute?
Oh, but he still looks like himself. That's great.
He does. He's awesome. So that's Andy. And I would also like to become Andy's new best friend. Maybe they would have me over. Do you think they would have me over?
Mhm.
Okay. Is it time for the chord of the day?
I guess.
Are you completely disinterested, Ian?
I just hold the camera.
Well, tomorrow we're going to read from Brett Butler's book, because you requested it. Okay, for the chord of the day, I've selected this chord. For those of you playing at home, that's a G7. And that chord kind of just leaves you hanging, as if begging for resolution. So I'm going to follow it with a bonus chord. A C. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow.